Hey team, how we doing? Good to see you all. Good to see you back here for another live session. Thank you so much. Just getting some water, been drinking champagne. I have to be honest. I was like, I'm going to be best in this next session. So I had to go easy on the champagne. Let me just have some water. Anyway, how you all doing? We've had about 300 people so far join the 6-week. The ultimate 6-week over 50s shred, which is just phenomenal, honestly. So excited to have so many people join the program. It's going to be absolutely and utterly epic. I can promise you. I don't know whether you guys watched the presentation that I did earlier to present the program. You can let me know. I can do just another quick flick through at the end and show you some of the incredible transformations. In fact, give me a little show in the comments here. Who was here earlier? Who was here earlier? And saw the presentation, who wasn't here, who's like, no, haven't heard about it, but really want to know more about it. Let me know in the comments. Were you here? Were you not? Tammy's saying me. I'm not sure what me is. Does me mean I want to hear it, or I didn't hear it? Or let me know, because I'm not quite sure how to run this session. Normally I do another presentation of the program for everybody who missed it earlier. But then this time I thought, well, maybe I can mix it up. Maybe I can do a Q&A and a program presentation. Just go with the flow, just see what happens. Go with the flow. Those of you are saying, yes, was here. Oh, okay, so loads of you were here. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, well, I would love then to do a Q&A. I'd love to do a live Q&A on and hear what you guys, what questions you have about the program. Are you on the fence? Do you want to join it? Are you wishing you could and you don't have the money and you want me to help you figure out how you can sell a kidney? Or I'm only joking. There's actually someone in the group was putting that up, or put that up the other day, about how you have a really funny post. She was hilarious about, I've heard that kidneys are going for sale, and our kidneys get good money, and I have 2 of them. So maybe I can sell a kidney to afford it. So, Cinderella. Yes, of course you did, Cinderella. I love your name. Saying, I have joined. And Selena's saying, no Facebook jail, please. I think Facebook put a lot of people in jail, in Facebook jail, and stopped them from commenting because they were commenting so much. We tend to do this. We tend to break the internet. Just looking for my lip balm because my lips are a wee bit dry. So anyway, right, let's get started with the Q&A. What questions do you have? Teresa Bailey is saying, I can't make up my mind whether to join or not. It's a lot to take in. I know it is, Teresa. So if there's anything that I can help you with here, any question at all, anything you want me to go over, explain, reassure you on, anything you want, please just put your question here. And also, don't forget, you can write to support@thesculptedvegan.com, or you can go on live chat on our website. My whole team are standing by, answering questions. We've literally all been answering questions all over the Facebook and email all afternoon. So if you have any question at all, I want you to know that it's important to us that you make the right decision for you with all of the information, so you don't regret the decision. So make sure that you ask all the questions. I'm just making sure there's nothing behind there as I push that way. Make sure you ask all the questions so that you get all the information you need to make the right decision. Okay, so let's see what questions we have. What else have we got? Facebook user is saying, I just saw you appoint a training buddy. That would be a great motivation. It really is. We're giving, for the first time ever, we are doing a bring a friend for free. So we've never done this before. So you can enroll a friend to come and do the program with you for free. So you can either gift it to them for free, or you can, if it's someone wants to do the program, you can split the cost with them, or you can send them the masterclass. If they're like, yeah, I really, really want to, get fit or whatever, you can send them the masterclass that I did earlier, and they can watch it and they can decide if they want to join it, and then you could split the cost. So that's another option too, which is great. Okay, Twana is saying, when will the final end photos be taken date-wise? Knowing that will help me decide on if I do this one. So the last week of the program, I know it ends December 17th, but the final photo submissions are in the week before that. So the last photo submission is the 10th of December. And Laura can just confirm that with me. I'm just going to count back. So just to make sure I've got it right. 2, 3. Yeah. 10th of December. So here's the thing about the the program. It is a 6-week program, but for the first time ever, we've broken it up into 1 week of preparation, 4 weeks of dieting and cardio and training, and then 1 week of winding down from the program with lots of coaching on what to do next. So the coaching runs for the full 6 weeks, because here is what we have realized. We have realized that from interviewing extensively the people who have gotten the best success in our programs in the past, we've asked them, what did you do? What did you do and what did you not do? Because it used to be that whenever we ran shred competitions and we gave away prize money, even though it was a huge amount of prize money, only 10% of people actually submitted photos at the end. 10%. It was tiny, and it was consistently 10%. Sometimes 12, sometimes 8, sometimes 15 if the prize money was big enough, but usually around 10%. So we were like, well, what is stopping the other 90% from completing the program? So we asked the 10%, what is it that you did that made you successful? And the one commonality between every single person was meal prepping. They all spent time on a Sunday prepping their meals for the week. They had them stacked in the fridge. They meal prepped for the week. So we realized that if we made that a condition of finishing the program, or of entering the competition each week, more people were more likely to have success in this program. So that is why we have, before we gone there, with the 4-week shredded body program that we've just finished, we had 70% of people finish the program. It went from 10 to 70%. And we didn't even force them to meal prep, but we gave them so much education in the first couple of weeks, which we've done with you guys as well. So 2 weeks of onboarding calls. Was it 2 weeks in the last one, or was it only 1 week? Can't remember. You guys have 2 full weeks. So it's actually a 7-week program. It just didn't sound sexy saying 7 weeks. 6 weeks sounded better. But the coaching actually starts on Sunday. So you actually have 7 weeks, 7 full weeks of coaching. And we want you to succeed. We want to educate you on meal prepping your food. We want to give you every single possible thing you need to succeed. And then the competition will start November 6th. And so there will be 4 weekly competitions starting November 6th. And the last one will finish December 10th. And then that last week, the 10th to the 17th, will be us helping you, coaching you, Zoom calls and everything, even still coaching you on what to do next, how to move into the menopause program, if that's what you want to do, how to move into Extreme Body Makeover, one of the other programs, how to get through the holiday season. All of those things will happen in the last week. So we wanted to make sure that you had every single chance of success. And that is why the program is set up the way it's set up. Okay, Cami is asking, is it a 5 or 6 day strength training? It's 6-day strength training. So it's 5 days of strength training and then 1 day of Tabata, which is doing full body rounds, which is really more like cardio. In this one, the cardio is not 2 hours a day either. It starts off at 30 minutes a day and builds up 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes over the 4 weeks. The reason we've done this is because in the over 50 market, we researched the market and we asked a lot of questions, and it seems that most people over 50 or 60 or 70, unless you're one of my long-term athletes, they don't want to go in at 2 hours cardio a day. But here's the thing. It is a weekly competition. If you want to go harder on the cardio and you want to start at 60 minutes, or you want to start at 2 hours of cardio a day, or you want to add extra, you absolutely can. There's no one stopping you. But we've made the baseline of the program literally a no-fail program that everyone can complete it, because that's what we want. So you get 1 full day of rest. And on the day of rest, I have a Reiki master, an energy master, coming to do a series called Self-Care Sunday. So every Sunday, Rose is going to be teaching something to do with self-care. She's going to be doing meditations in the group. She's going to be doing beautiful energy work. She maybe do some cards for you guys. Honestly, you have no idea. Rose is just phenomenal. So you're going to love this program. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Excuse me. Okay, so what else have we got? I have joined. Yay! I love this. I love that you guys have joined or are still here. Kelly, your name is visible. Yay! I can see you because you accepted StreamYard's terms and conditions. Lisa Grace. Oh, the lovely Lisa Grace. Hello, my darling. Lisa used to be a coach in our program. Lisa, so nice to see you here. How is this different from the original menopause program? Also, I will be selling a chair and ottoman on Marketplace to join. Well, if anybody wants to buy a chair or an ottoman, then go to Marketplace because Lisa has one for sale and it means that she can buy the program. Lisa, this is completely different from the original menopause program. Completely different in every single way. Different workouts, different cardio, different strength training, different meal plans, different recipes, different coaching. There's no two parts of it are the same. The menopause shred was very much reminiscent of the way we used to do shred programs when they were $97. And it was really just a PDF and a Facebook group and a live Q&A. Like that was really it. Whereas this one has every single possible thing that you could need to succeed. Everything is one click shopping lists, one click supplements, one click meal plans, one click everything. And it is absolutely phenomenal. Oh, somebody did say to me, you don't have Amazon Canada on there. And I was like, I didn't even know there was an Amazon Canada. That just shows how ignorant I am. So we have to add Amazon Canada on there. Lisa, thank you so much for the question. So nice to hear from you again. Questions. Can the 4-week program ease get a discount since a lot of the same bonuses? Also, for the weekly prizes, will the top first place winner get slightly more than 1,000 than the other 9 will receive? So, Kathy, unfortunately, no, we're not offering any discounts at all, but we are offering the Bring a Friend for free, which means that you could split the cost with a friend. So the reason why I wanted to do this is because if anyone is willing to put in a bit of effort to enroll someone, right? I always like to reward effort. So if you're going to put in effort to enroll someone into this program, well, then I'm going to either give you a program that you can gift them for free, or you can then split the cost with them. So if you want to get the program at a discount, you absolutely can. It's completely within your hands, but you have to put in a bit of effort in order to do it. So you can still get a discount, but the discount will come from will be a result of the work that you put in, if that makes sense. So weekly prizes. No, we haven't done a bigger weekly prize for the first place. That we're not even having a first place in this one. We're doing a top 10. Again, we surveyed the members and we asked them, did you like having in the beginning, everybody thought that they wanted just one prize of $10,000 every week. But after the program, whenever we surveyed the members, most of them told us that actually they would have preferred to win something back. And so there's something about the excitement every week of who's going to win and who's going to, get the prize, and having that excitement in the group really did get people motivated to keep going the next week. So that's why we've decided this time around to do 10 prizes every week of $1,000 and then 5 random spot prizes of 200. So we're not even going to have a first, second, third place. We're just going to have a top 10. And also, what we also realized was it was so difficult for the judges to choose one winner each week because so many people had made an incredible transformation week to week. So we really felt it was unfair forcing the judges to choose one winner whenever so many people had gotten incredible results. So it really was more like a roulette. So by spreading the prize amongst 10 people, you're not actually choosing one, two, you're not ranking them first, second, third, fourth. And then anyone who submits photos each week will go into a draw to win one prize of $200. So 5 prizes of $200. So each week you have the chance to win back double the cost of what you pay for the program or half the cost of what you pay for the program. And there are 61 chances to win. 61 chances. So not only will you come out of it with a kick-ass body, but you could win back double what you paid for the program. So that is why we've decided to do it this way. If we get feedback after this that everybody would have preferred the $10,000 a week, well, then we may go back to $10,000 a week. I'm not sure, but I'm always trying and testing and seeing what works and seeing what people want. Okay. Sorry, I'm sniffing. What else do we have? Marianne, a lot seems to be aimed at huge weight loss. Any chance of winning for the fat skinny? So Marianne, this is a shred program. And the reason why we run competitions that are shreds is because it's much easier to judge fat loss than it is muscle building. And also you're really not going to build a huge amount of visible muscle in a very short space of time. So it's very hard to do short-term muscle building programs. We did that with the 6-month program, and we're actually launching a long-term program next year. But we did that with the 6-month program, and it was a muscle building and fat loss program, and the results were absolutely phenomenal. Now, if you're saying, let me just show you a photo. Would there be a chance of winning for the fat skinny fat, I think you mean? We actually, let me see if I have it here. The week 1 winner of the program was a beautiful girl called Grace. And in fact, do you know what? I want to show you Amy's. I'm just going to go into the group. I'm actually just going to show you this. I think it's really important to show you 2 of the winners from the just bear with me. It's very important that you see this because I want to show you 2 of the winners from the last competition that we just did. So this is one of the winners. This is Amy Lang, right? So this is Amy. This is what? Yeah. No, I'm okay at the minute. Thanks. Well, I'll call you if you do. Thanks. So, this is Amy, right? So she won one of the week's competitions. So she is not she is not overweight at all. And then let me see if I can find Grace's in here. Well, Grace just posted this today. So this was one of Grace's 1 week photos, right? So this was one of our winners in the program. So you don't have to be super overweight to win one of the prizes. You absolutely don't. And so don't let that put you off thinking that you haven't got a chance of winning. 2 of the prizes were awarded to very, very lean girls this time. And then 2 of the other ones, they were slightly more overweight. So do not let that put you off. You have absolutely as big a chance of winning as anybody else. Laurie Shearer is saying she joined. Sandra is saying she's on the fence. Sandra, if there's anything I can answer for you here or anything my coaches can do to help you, please just ask. We are keeping we are totally here to answer all of your questions. Okay, so Kelly is saying, can somebody doing the home plan get the same results as somebody doing the gym plan or home gym workout plan? Yes, 100%, Kelly. And I'll tell you why, because this is primarily a fat loss program. It's not actually a muscle building program. So I would go so far as to say, and I shouldn't probably say this, but I would go so far as to say that somebody doing the home program on a shred would probably get better results if what they were going for was fat loss. Because the gym is where you build muscle and cardio is for fat loss and the gym is for building muscle. Cardio is for burning calories and the gym's for building muscle. And so the home workouts keep your heart rate a little higher. So if you're going to be doing the home workouts, you're actually going to have probably a better chance of winning one of the prizes or getting better results than somebody who's training in the gym. Not interesting? So just want to make you aware of that because a lot of people who train in the gym just don't train hard enough. They're there training with load, but they're really just not training super hard. And so if you're doing the workouts at home with Laura, the follow along ones, you are absolutely going to get phenomenal results. Question, can I have the link so you can see my name? I can see your name, Lisa. You're here. You click the link and you're here. Is it possible to win prizes multiple weeks? Of course. Absolutely. 100%, especially if it's the lottery, especially if it's the draw. We're going to be doing the draw live, so it's not like it's going to be rigged. So we're going to actually, put all the names in a virtual hat. I don't know how we'll do it, like one of those machines or whatever that moves all the names around. So we're gonna do the draw live. So the same person could win more than once, 100%. Now, will the judges choose the same person each week in the top 10? Yeah, 100%. There was actually Amy Lang who won this week. She was in the top 10 3 times during the shred, and then there was another girl. Can't remember exactly who it was, but she was in the top 10 twice as well. So there's a lot of people made it to the top 10 2 or 3 times. So absolutely you could win more than once. What else have we got? Stephanie, I want to build muscle over lose fat. Is this program not ideal for me? It is ideal to get you started, Stephanie, but you have to be realistic. I'm going to sneeze again. Do you know what it was? I got my eyelashes done the other day, and see, whenever I get my eyelashes done, if I go 3 weeks between getting them done, I have an allergic reaction to the glue. And so like I sneeze for a day or two afterwards. It's so funny. So this program is a muscle building program. It is designed as a shred because of the cardio and the lower calories. But if you wanted to build muscle in this program and you were committed to showing up to the coaching, making use of all of the information from me, from Laura, from Mark Getty, all of the lives, all of the training, and muscle building was your goal, then use the program for that. Now, are you going to, if you're trying to build muscle, have a chance and you're not eating in a calorie deficit, are you going to have a chance at winning one of the weekly prizes? If you show a transformation, yes. But are you going to show a transformation if you're not eating lower calories? Maybe not, because you're not going to be able to see muscle growth. So it depends on what you want. If it's more important for you to continue towards your goal with a program that has a kick-ass training and all of the coaching you could possibly want, then yes, purchase it. If you're just going after the cash prizes and that's what will make it beneficial for you, but you don't want to eat in a calorie deficit, then no, it's probably not for you. But what you have to remember, I did this earlier, right? You actually get 7 weeks of coaching with this program because the coaching starts on Sunday. Day after tomorrow, coaching starts. So you get 7 weeks worth of coaching. So which basically means there's 49 days you are part of this program. Okay. So the cost is 497 divided by 49 means that the daily cost of this program is $10.14. If you're in the UK, that is £7.60 per day. £7.60 per day. I bet you some of you spent more than that on your lunch. Like, it's insane when you break it down how little it actually costs. And a lot of people say, "Oh, I just couldn't afford it." And I do understand that a lot of you can't afford it. I get it. I'm not making light of it. But there are other times that people say to me a lot, and I did this yesterday in the Q&A. People are like, "Oh, I just couldn't afford it." And I look at them and I'm like, "You have eyelashes and nails and hair extensions and spray tans, and you go for facials, and you have a massage every so often, and you drive a really nice car, and there's I look at them and I'm like, can't afford it or don't want to afford it." Now, I'm not judging people who don't want to afford it, but it does, I was going to say drive me batty. It actually doesn't bother me at all. But I do find it interesting when I show someone how they can have what they want, or I can show someone a way. They say, "Oh, I really would love to have this thing." And I go, "Well, here's a way you can have it." And they go, "Oh, no, 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 I couldn't afford it." And you're like, couldn't afford it, or I'm choosing not to afford it, because those are two different things. So that's what I usually say to people. Like, just at least be honest with what you're choosing. If you really want it, there are ways that you could figure out how to get it, right? Do you know what I did recently whenever I was going through a big financial cull, right? In my life, in the company, whatever. I realized we were massively overspending in the company, massively overspending on staff costs, so many different things. I just hadn't looked at costs, right? And I realized in my personal life, I was massively overspending in my personal life. I had all these subscriptions and all these different things. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a huge financial overhaul. And so I did a huge financial overhaul. And part of the financial overhaul that I did was looking at my expenditure in the home. So I have a personal chef, private chef, and I have a team of housekeepers. I have 2 housekeepers. And I began to look at what it was that they were spending, because I've never put any caps on their spending, right? When I began to look at the spending, and I began to realize, and I began just to look into little things, and I realized that we were using premium brands on everything. Premium brands on dishwasher tablets, washing up liquid, cream cleaner for the house, whatever sprays and stuff you would use, toilet paper, spices, herbs, oils, like all of these things that are, and we spend an enormous amount of money on food, because I obviously run a fitness company. My kids are all at home. We homeschool them. My husband works from home. And so we would spend an enormous amount on food. And I realized that, my chef was going to Tesco, going to the supermarket every day, and he was spending 50 to 80 pounds a day in Tesco, as well as doing a Tesco shop, to be delivered to the house on a Monday, which was anywhere between 150 and 250 pounds, as well as all of the stuff we purchase on Amazon, which is Vital Wheat gluten and salt and vegetable bouillon and all these different things that you can't buy in the supermarket. And I looked at our grocery bill, and I realized that our grocery bill was currently sitting at about 1,000 to 1,500 pounds a week. A week. I was spending £5,000 a month on average on groceries when I looked at everything. And I was like, holy shit, how did this get this way? So I was like, how much are we spending on Celtic sea salt? I realized we were spending, I can't remember what it was. It was something shocking, like 55 or 60 pounds a month on salt. And so I was like, do we really need Celtic sea salt to cook with? Like, I understand sprinkling it on your food. I don't want to use white salt, but like, if I'm flavoring water to cook pasta, do I really need white salt? Like, do I really need Celtic sea salt? So I began to look at all of these different areas where we could cut back. And I set a rule that everything that was purchased had to be approved by me. Everything. And you have no idea how much money I saved. I think I saved about, whenever I looked at it and added it all up, I think it was about £2,000 a month I saved from just making these small changes. Did the food suffer? No. Like I said to my chef, I don't want you to buy tinned or canned beans anymore. I don't want you to buy anything canned. I want you to make, soak and cook your own chickpeas and your own black beans. And I used to cook all my own beans. And I just like I made so many cuts in areas that we could, and I saved about £2,000 a month. Now, why am I telling you this? Because when you really look at what you're actually spending, you know me, I love the whole concept of what gets measured gets managed. When you measure what goes in your mouth, you suddenly start to manage it better. When you measure the amount of steps you do on your tracker, you suddenly start to do more steps or be more aware of it. When you measure, when you look at your bank account, and I started to look at all of the different subscriptions that I had, subscriptions I was paying for other people in my family, like because I wanted to take care of them, that were costing me thousands every month. And I cut them all out. I was like, I'm sorry, like if this is important to you, you're going to have to pay for this yourself. And so, because I'm extremely generous, I always have been, but I cut everywhere. And I literally saved thousands. Now, I'm not saying I obviously, have a lot of money. So I have bigger expenditure than most people, but the point remains the same. Unless you are micromanaging every penny to the last cent, that didn't make sense, but you know what I mean? And I'm sure some of you are, okay? I'm absolutely 100% sure if I look at the comments, loads of you will be saying, this is me, this is what I do. I have exactly this amount every month and I have to apportion it. I get that many of you are already doing this. And it was a luxury for me that I wasn't. Excuse me, I have to blow my nose. Very loudly. We're all known in my family for being very loud nose blowers. So if you start to look at your expenditure, I guarantee you would start to find little areas where you're paying for things, paying for subscriptions, paying for stuff you're not using, paying for stuff for your kids. You know how many subscriptions I had for my kids? I wasn't even aware of. I went through my PayPal. You can go into your PayPal and you can look at all your recurring subscriptions in PayPal. And I was sending all these things to the family, like, what's this? What's this? What's this? And they were all, oh, that was my Xbox Live. Do you still use it? No, I haven't used it in years. I'd been paying for 3 years a monthly subscription for some Xbox Live thing that no one had used. There was something else, some language thing. And I was like, what's this? And Kai was like, oh shit, that was mine. Sorry. Like I meant to cancel that a year ago. And like, I'm really sorry, I'll give you the money back. I was like, I don't need the money back. I'm just glad that I found it. So all of these subscriptions that were going out that I wasn't even aware of. So if you start to look at things, I guarantee you, many of you can find $7 a day. Or £7 a day, sorry, $10 a day. It's incredible what you can find when you start to look for it. So for anyone who's saying, I can't afford it, I would encourage you to ask yourself, what are you choosing instead that is making you not afford it? And I'm not sitting over here trying to convince you to buy my program. Oh, buy my program, please, because I want more money. No, I don't give a shit if you buy my program, and I'm rich enough, honestly. I don't care. But you're telling me you want to get fit. You're telling me you want to get shredded. You're telling me you're fed up feeling overweight and having no energy and you want to be different and you want to feel different. You want to look different and all these things. And I'm going, okay, here's the solution. You're going, oh, no, couldn't afford it. I mean, clearly you don't want it that much, right? So I don't know why I started this rant. Sorry. You're all like, okay, Kim, shut up, move on, get to the fucking questions. I'm really sorry. I do tend to go off in a wee rant sometimes, and I can see there's like, 3,000 questions since Kim started her rant. Okay, I'll keep going. And you guys are all saying, me too. I canceled this. Like, yeah, it's amazing the stuff that you hang on to just in case. Do you know, I used to be a yoga teacher and I used to have a subscription to a website called Yoga Glow, and I love Yoga Glow. And anytime I ever felt in the mood to do a yoga practice, I didn't want to think about making up my own practice. I just went on to Yoga Glow and did a really nice practice. Do you know I kept my Yoga Glow subscription, which was like $30 a month, I think for maybe 3 years, because I just wasn't willing to give it up. Because what if one day the urge to practice yoga overtook me? And it was more that I wasn't willing to give up the fact that I'm not the kind of person that practices yoga every day anymore, because I practiced yoga every day for like 15 years. And I prided myself on being so bendy and being able to do the splits. And my body is a temple. My body is so healthy. My internal organs are so rinsed and cleansed. I was so modest at the time, still am. But, so I wasn't, it wasn't that I wasn't ready to give up Yoga Glow. I wasn't ready to give up the notion that I was the kind of person who still did yoga Because at least if I still have my Yoga Glow subscription, then I'm still the kind of person who does yoga. Clearly, I'm not, because I tried to get into it again last December. I was consistent till about March, and then I got really busy, and then I gave it up again. So I just finally canceled my Yoga Glow subscription after 3 years. 3 years. Like, that's a lot of money. I think it was $30 a month. I'm gonna have to calculate how much that is. 330 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 3. That was $1,000 I gave Yoga Glow. That was some very fucking expensive yoga classes I did, because I only took about 3 in that time. So if you think about it, you can always find the way. Okay, this is a great one, actually. Just I'm going to throw it there. Anne, I've used Celtic sea salt in my water to replace electrolytes. What are your thoughts on replacing electrolytes? The Celtic sea salt, or pink Himalayan mountain salt, is actually really good in water, because it's not really for the electrolytes. It's more, well, it is electrolytes too, but it's more the positive and negative ions. So what it does is it energizes the water, and the negative ions of the water surround the positive ions of the salt, and the negative ions of the salt surround the positive ions of the water, and the water becomes electrolyzed. So they are electrolytes, but it's a different type of electrolyzation. Really, really, really good for you. Do you need it? Only if you're suffering muscle cramps, or if your health is ailing. For general health, probably not. If you're sweating profusely, it's really good. If you live in a really hot country and you're sweating profusely, but for everyday use, I haven't found that it's that you really would, need it. What else? What else have we got here? Hi, Kim. Will we have the option of a daily allotment of calories and micronutrients versus just doing the recipes that are already determined by the calorie allotment and micronutrients? Yes. So we have both options in the program. We have a create your own recipe plan, and we give you the calories and macros for that. And then we give you guidelines, and we say 3, 2, 1, go, rockstar. Or you can follow our meal plans, and we have vegan, soy-free, gluten-free, and non-vegan. And you get all the meal plans with your purchase. So if you did decide to dip in or just use some of the recipes, you absolutely could. But yes, we absolutely give you both options. Looking for some more questions. Here we go. Hi, Kim. Question, not hi, Kim. I work from home 2 days a week and 3 from the office. Can I mix up the home gym and gym workouts, or do I have to stick to one plan? No, you can mix it all up, baby. You can have like a total cosmopolitan fiesta with this program. The most important thing is that you get it done. Consistency trumps perfection every single time. As long as you are consistent over a long period of time, i.e., 6 or 7 weeks, then you can absolutely do this program. It is so, so, so important. People always say, oh, but I can't lift heavy in the gym. And I'm like, listen, your non-heavy home-based workout that you do consistently is so much more effective than someone's heavy gym workout that they do inconsistently. Whenever I get loads and loads and loads of questions about, can I do this? Or should I do this? And I missed this protein. And what about this window? And people who obsess over like the tiny detail, people who obsess over tiny detail are usually the ones who haven't stuck to a program consistently over a long period of time. Because anyone who has been consistent over a period of time stops stressing about the minutia. The people who have never achieved their goal, who have never and have never remained consistent and have never actually gotten to the end of where it is they want to go, are the ones that stress over the details. I know this because this was me. I did this in the beginning. I remember, I have a quick funny story. Whenever I first started training with my first trainer, who subsequently, it was Laura Hutchinson, head trainer's ex-husband. Those of you know this story. But he told me, you should take this. I knew nothing about supplements, I knew about supplements for health because I was a yoga teacher and I owned a health company online, but I didn't actually know anything about bodybuilding. And so he said to me, you should take lutein, creatine, and I was like, well, I'm taking L-glutamine because it's really good for the gut, whatever. And so lutein, creatine, L-glutamine, can't remember what else he recommended. And I remember, so I bought all these things online, and I remember the creatine came. And so I took it out and I read the back of the packet, and it said, start with a loading dose. So it said, start with a load. I'll never forget this. This is why I'm so patient with people in my programs, because it said, start with a loading dose of 2 scoops per day for the first week, and then reduce to 1 scoop per day, thereafter. And, and I can't remember, there's some other, instructions with it. And I was like, so I messaged Curtis and I was like, so should I start my loading dose, now, or should I wait till next week? And he was like, I don't know, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. And I said, my loading dose for the creatine. She's like, I don't know, what are you talking about? A loading dose? And I said, well, I bought like bulk powders creatine and it says on the back that I should do a loading dose. And he goes, no, don't be saying, I don't know. That's total shite. Don't be doing a loading dose. You don't need a loading dose. I don't even know what that is. Just fucking start taking it and take it every day, right? And just take one scoop every day. That's all you need. And I was like, really? But it says, he was like, I don't care what it says. You don't need a loading dose. I don't know why it says that. I've never heard of it. And that for me was a very defining moment. But I was like, oh, right, interesting. But it says on the packet to take a loading dose. And he said not to. So anyway, I trusted him and I did what he said and I didn't bother with the loading dose. But I always remembered that one example because I was clueless. I bought the creatine. I read the back of the packet and the packet said do a loading dose. And then I asked my highly experienced trainer and prep coach, and he had never heard of a loading dose for creatine before. And so it made me realize that there's so much inconsistent information out there. And that's why people ask questions. People say to me all the time in our programs, they're like, oh my God, Kim, you and your coaches are so patient. Like our members get, some of the more experienced members have been there for a while. They do get a little bit, I guess the word you could use would be, what would the word be used? Angry. Sometimes with the newer members, and they're like, fuck's sake, stop asking stupid questions. And they go into the group and have a wee rant. We always delete it because I'm always like, be kind, right? And they're like, but they're asking the same questions all the time. They haven't even read. I'm like, I know, but like everyone's a beginner because I always remember that one experience that I had, many experiences where in the beginning, I was pestering Curtis all the time. What about this? And what about this? And should I take 2 of these? And what about a loading dose? And what about this? Because I was so keen to start my journey. I was so keen to get it right. I wanted to get it right. I was like, have my overachiever hat on. I was like, Curtis, I remember messaging one day and saying, Curtis, when I commit, I commit. You've never met anyone like me, Curtis. I'm a very, very purposeful person. And he was like, well done you. That's great. And I was determined that my purposefulness and my enthusiasm was going to get me better results than anyone else because I was going to take all the supplements. I was going to eat all the food. I was going to lift heavy. I was going to show up to the gym. I was going to do my cardio. I was going to do every single thing. And I was going to be more committed than anyone he had ever trained ever. And because of that, I was going to get better results. Curtis told me it was going to take me like, there's no way. He said, you won't be ready for a show for a year. But it's like, what does he know? Like, he's never met me before. Like, no, you can't defy the laws of science. The laws of science. You can't build muscle faster than you can build it. Your body won't give you participation muscle. It won't give you enthusiasm muscle. No, I wish it would. If enthusiasm muscle were a thing, I would be the size of Mark Getty or Arnold Schwarzenegger. I would, because I have more enthusiasm in my little finger than most people have in their entire body. I digress. What was my point even? My point was about supplements and about asking questions. And it came from this question. Can you mix them up? You can do whatever you want. The most important thing is to remain consistent. You have to remain consistent. Remain consistent over a long period of time. And then come back to me in 6 months and we'll have another conversation. Okay. Love these questions. I love doing these Q&As. I think we should do a Q&A every day just because I just love them so much. Now, Debbie, there are no stupid questions, Debbie. No stupid questions. Come on, Debbie. Hit me with the question, Debbie. I'm here for you. Remember, I thought there was a loading dose of creatine. I've been where you are. I've asked all the fucking stupid questions. And that is why I have the knowledge that I have, because I'm not afraid to ask the question because it's not stupid to me. Because if I don't know the answer, it's not stupid. Okay? There are no stupid questions. None whatsoever. Question, are you just doing a visual on fat loss or should we measure body composition using a fancy machine? Definitely not using a fancy machine because none of them, apart from if you get a DEXA body scan, which would be very hard to make all of the people joining it get a DEXA body scan. Unless you're getting a DEXA body scan, none of them are accurate. You know that thing in the gym where you stand on your feet and then you hold the wee things in your hands and you wait to see? I did an experiment with one of those machines once and I got on the machine every day. Oh, stupid question. What's creatine? It's a muscle building supplement. I didn't know either in the beginning. So I got on the machine every day at the gym. It was one of those body tracks machines. And I thought, I'm going to do this every day. So I was shredding for a show and I was about 2 weeks out from my show. So I was really lean. I was about 10% body fat, really super ripped, veins everywhere. And I decided to get on this machine every day at the same time. Now, because I was in the gym every day, and what I would have done is I would have trained, and then I usually would have had a sauna. So I get on this machine every day. Sometimes I get on it after I trained, sometimes before I trained, sometimes before the sauna, sometimes after the sauna. Do you know that my body fat fluctuated on that machine daily, anywhere between, are you ready? 8% body fat. And one day it told me I had 23% body fat. Daily, my body fat fluctuated. And that's when I realized just how inconsistent those machines actually are giving you readings. So if you use the same machine at the same time, in the same way, wearing the same clothes at this with the same, without having trained or whatever, for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and you're really quite overweight whenever you start, it'll probably give you a little bit of data over time. Yes. But really, is the data accurate, especially when it comes to body fat? No. So we just use visual representations, but we get you to do front, side, back, side. And let me tell you, you can't fool the judges. People try. They do puffing and tucking, and they puff out their tummy, and then they suck their tummy in, and then they draw themselves up to full height and try and make their tummy really long, and then they bend their knees and they stick out their butt. They do all these things because they think we haven't seen it all before. But this ain't Mama's first rodeo. All these very highly professional judges have been round the block and back quite a few times. So the visual is enough for us, because what you have to remember is the judges that we have in these competitions are all competitors and prep coaches. And a lot of them are actually stage judges themselves. They judge bodybuilding competitions. They look at the people that they coach in photographs week in, week out, day in, day out. They know what 1 week fat loss looks like, 1 day fat loss looks like, one month fat loss looks like, 1 month muscle gain looks like. They look at so many bodies shredding fat and building muscle day in, day out, that they know what's possible. I do too. So you and your experienced eye might look at something and go, oh, that person's trying to cheat, or that they didn't really have a good a transformation, right? But let me tell you, the judges, we don't even look at them bending their knees or sticking their butt out or elongating their tummy or any of those things. We look at around the arms, around the back. We look at the back fat. We look at under the glutes. We look at all the areas that we know that are hard to lose body fat from and build muscle in. We're looking way past the tan and the makeup and the, and all of those things. Way, way, way past it. So you never need to worry. We got it. Joe saying, I thought we had to stick our butts out. You can stick you don't stick it out, but you can bend your knees, like put a slight break in your knees and then lift your butt up as if someone's like hooked your tailbone and is like trying to pull it up to the ceiling. That does elongate your legs and show off your hamstrings. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Someone's asking, Vanessa, do you know if the meal plans are the same as the 4-week shredded body? They are the same, Rona, as the 4-week shredded body, because this is actually geared towards a completely different member. So yes, we didn't recreate new meal plans. We were going to be honest. But then we had, as you know, whenever we create new meal plans, we had so many issues with the little quantities. And because we did these in grams and ounces, metric and imperial, and oh my God, like these meal plans honestly nearly broke me to create them, because there's obviously vegan, non-vegan, soy-free and gluten-free, with measurements in metric and imperial, which was always an issue for our American customers. They were like, why is it not in pounds and ounces? Because over in Europe, we use grams and kilograms. So, yes, they are the same. They are the same. Sorry. What else have we got? Natasha, do we need to post our pictures on Facebook for everyone to see? Absolutely not. The pictures are submitted to our to a customer hub that we have, a private portal. Now, if you submit your photos and you do not want them to be on the internet, you need to tell us. Not that they will be on the internet, but if you submit them to our company, you give us permission to use them for future promotional material if we decide to. And let me tell you, if your transformation is going to be absolutely epic, we're going to want to celebrate you on the internet. So if you don't want that to happen, you have to write to us and let us know. We're totally happy to make sure that those are never shown. But if you do win, like our overall competition, and you have the best transformation and win $10,000, I'm afraid your photos are going to be on the internet. So, but if you don't want them to be, don't enter the competition. But you don't have to share anything publicly in the Facebook group. Absolutely and utterly not. Okay. What else have we got? So this is Where is the wine if they are the same? Okay. There's no wine in the meal plans, right? The meal plans are the meal in this one we have given you every day on this program because it's a completely different program to the 4 week shredded body. So what we have done is we have worked into the macros the option to have 1 glass of red wine or 2 squares of dark chocolate or wait for it, some Greek yogurt. We had yogurt gate in the group. Everybody wanted, they were very, very angry that they might have to give up their Greek yogurt. So we've given you some Greek yogurt in this, Greek yogurt and a wee handful of berries. And you can have that if you wish every single day. It's optional. So those of you who are like, no, 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 I'm going the full hog. I'm going to win one of those prizes and I'm going for the $10,000. Then you don't have to take the red wine or the chocolate and it's not all three, by the way, it's one, or it's like 120 calories. That's what it's an extra 120 calories if you need it every day. Because honestly, I just wanted to make sure that all of the mature women like me had, I enjoy a wee glass of red wine in the evening. So really I wrote this program for me. Like I go home from work and usually I don't get home till often it's like 7 or 8 at night. I go in and I have a shower and then I go downstairs and I get myself a wee glass and a wee bottle of red wine and I sit in front of the fire. Now the fire's lit in the winter and Ryan's usually watching something and we have a couple of shows on the go at the minute. We have Billions and the morning show and what else do we have on the go? Something else. Can't remember. Anyway, we'll watch one of our episodes of something and I'll have a wee glass of red wine. Just one glass. And it's like the highlight of my evening. So I was like, it never, ever, ever has affected fat loss for me, ever. And makes me, I like it. Chills me out. I know what I'm going for and why I'm doing it. So I decided, why not give the oldies a wee glass of wine? Make it easy for them. So that's what we've done in this program. And it's going to be fun because we're all going to be pissed the whole way through the program. No, we're not really. So that's where the wine comes in. That's where the wine comes in. Lisa's saying, does it start around 1,600 calories? It starts at 1,500 calories, Lisa. So 1,500 calories with unlimited green cruciferous vegetables. And then the calorie count gradually drops each week. What else have we got? Okay, so many questions. I just love the questions. Teresa's saying, I can't stop at one, so I have none. I thought you were going to say, I can't stop at one, so I have two, because that's what I do, Teresa. But no, you're a better woman than me. You have none. I can't stop at one, so I have two, usually. Sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. Hi, Kim. What are your thoughts on vibration boards? Never heard of them. Don't know what they are. Don't know what they do. Is that the thing in the gym where you stand on? It has like straps to hold on to? I think I've seen those in David Lloyd. No idea what they are, what they do. Sorry, so I can't answer. Michelle says, I will take a glass of wine over fruit any day. Michelle, me too. You're in my tribe. That's why you're always part of my programs, Michelle, because you and me, we're the same. We're sisters from a different mother. Michelle, you and me. Someone's asking about collagen. Collagen is not vegan, so we do not discuss non-vegan products here on the lives or in the Facebook groups. We do get asked about collagen a lot. People ask me about, can I use collagen for my protein? No, I've never taken collagen. I've never researched it and I really don't know much about it. I think it comes from fish. Is that right? Or algae or something. So I don't know. But the answer is no, you can't use collagen as protein. I wouldn't imagine it would have the macros that you would need for protein powder. And can you still take it? If you love it and you think that it works for you and there's not very many calories in it, I'm not going to stop you. So that's all I can say. Oh, sisters from another mister. Oh, is that what it is, Natasha? Sisters from another mister. Oh, sorry. I always do. I always mess up sayings. I'm really bad. My husband's always laughing at me because I'm always like, he has the best sayings. Ryan, honestly, he just comes off with these things. He's like so fucking funny, my husband. He has all these sayings like, Robert's your mother's brother. And in the beginning, I was like, what the hell does that mean? He was like, Bob's your uncle. Robert's your mother's brother, because Bob is short for Robert. I'm like, oh my God. And then he always goes, what was the other one he always says? I always say, and if, such and such or whatever, then, I would have been like so much better off. And he goes, and if your granny had a willy, she'd be your grandpa. I'm like, Ryan, you're fucking terrible. Like, he's so funny. I can't even tell you half of the things that he says. Joe, you're so funny. Can we save one glass a day and have a bottle on Friday night? You're always making my life difficult with these questions. I want to say yes, Joe. I can't imagine that drinking a bottle on a Friday night would be good for your blood sugar. So it'd probably send your blood sugar on a roller coaster, and it would actually dampen down your fat loss, because that's what alcohol does when you drink it excessively, because your liver is, because here's the science behind it, right? And I know this is I know you're being funny asking a question, but I am going to give you guys the science. So whenever you drink alcohol, which I do, okay, disclaimer, I drink alcohol frequently. I love it. I'm Irish. It's what we do. Don't judge me. I don't care if you judge me. I don't judge myself. I digress. Alcohol, when you drink it in any large quantities, it, because your body has to break down the alcohol, because it's basically poisonous to your body, because your body has to like go and attack the alcohol with an, once it hits it in an onslaught, it actually stops burning fat. So your liver is your biggest fat burning organ in your body. Your liver breaks down fat cells into triglycerides and transports them through the tissues to the muscles for energy. Okay, so your liver actually, breaks the fat cells into triglycerides, then converts them into glucose, and then transports them out into the muscles. If you're in a calorie deficit, that is what happens. That is how you burn body fat. So if the calories coming in are this much, but the calories going out are this much, because you're doing cardio and whatever, and moving around every day, then your body will have to make up this shortfall. So what does it do to make up the shortfall? It breaks down fat cells into energy. Now, if you drink alcohol, 1 glass of red wine per night, 150 mils, does not seem to affect this, by the way. I've tested it over a very long period of time. I'm talking like 15 years I've tested this. So if you drink a lot of alcohol, because it takes your body a good 24 hours to process that alcohol and clear it all out of your system, in those 24 hours, your body literally burns no fat. So you do miss out on a really, really good fat burning window if you're drinking a lot of alcohol. So best not. Okay. My buddy who's thinking about joining with me wants to know what the return policy is if you're under 50. Will it pertain to her? So here's the thing. The guarantee that I have given with this program is, if you're not leaner at the end of it, then we will refund double your money, right? So, but that doesn't apply to, first of all, anyone who's under 50, because the program is designed, you can't enter the competition. So here, in order to get the double your money refund and then be coached by me for 4 weeks, you have to submit 5 sets of photos. So you have to submit weekly before and after photos of you with your before and after, and you with the sign with your meal prep. Okay. If you've submitted 5 sets of photos, and I can look at that you prepped your food every week, and you clearly, we don't know whether you did the training and at the food or not, but that clearly your body has not changed at all over the 4 weeks of the diet part, then I will refund double your money, and I will and then I will coach you for 4 weeks. But this would not apply to anybody under the age of 50, because you can't actually enter the competition if you're under the age of 50. So that money back guarantee wouldn't apply to her. But if you're over 50 and you purchase the program, it would apply to you. So, but it wouldn't apply to anybody under 50. Sorry. Yes, Katrina saying, if we follow your plan, I can't imagine it wouldn't change. Katrina, that is why I offer this guarantee, right? I should actually say I will refund 10 times your money. But the thing about it is, I know I would find people who would try to in some way game the system, but there is no way on this earth. Like, do you know what I charge for coaching? I charge $10,000 per hour. If you wanted to hire me to coach you, that's what it would cost. $10,000 per hour. And so that's how much my time is worth. So I'm offering to coach somebody for 4 weeks after the program ends. And my time is worth $10,000 an hour. That is how much I know this program works, if someone follows it. If they don't follow it, then it won't work. But if they do follow it, it will work. And believe me, if I got on one coaching call with them and asked them questions, I would know exactly within a 5-minute conversation where they were going wrong. But you're right. It does work. It does work. I love this. I love it when this may be a very silly question. Knowing my husband is not menopausal, or maybe he is, haha, can he follow the program with me just for fat loss and getting him on the healthy train? Realizing perhaps your program isn't directed towards a man, will it be safe for him to follow? Yes, it absolutely will. He can't join the Facebook group, unfortunately, because we don't allow men in the Facebook group to keep it a safe space for women, but he can absolutely follow the program. What I would recommend, though, is that he just eats a few extra calories than you are, because the meal plans start at 1,500 and drop down. So I would recommend that he just ups his protein intake, whatever plan you're following. I would probably add another half to the protein. If you're following a non-vegan plan, I would probably double up the protein just to increase the calories and make sure he's getting enough protein. But absolutely, he can follow it with you. The training is actually the training that I do. The gym training is the training that me personally I do, which is very much based on a man's body split. So it's chest and triceps on a Monday. Oh no, it's not. This one's slightly different. This one is done slightly differently. I've just remembered because we wanted to get maximum fat burning as well as muscle building in the first or with the program. So there's some supersets and things in it, which are really, really good for building muscle. So, but yes, it is entirely suitable for men. It's not like, loads of cable glute kickbacks and all booty stuff for girls. It's very much a full body, split body part, proper hard and heavy training. Anita, what do the calories drop down to? They dropped down to 1,200 in the last week. However, that's 1,200 counted calories. What do I mean by that? You're not counting any green cruciferous vegetables. So your calories are never at 1,200. You can eat unlimited amounts of broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, asparagus, all of those different things. As much as you want. Guys, do you want to see inside like the members hub really quickly before we finish? Because I'm going to finish in a few minutes because I have something really exciting happening. It's my son's 18th birthday. And now I'm like, is there any way he would be watching this? I don't think there is. So I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing. I'm flying 5 of his friends over from London as a total surprise for him. He's an online gamer and he doesn't actually really have any friends in Belfast. All of his friends live in England. So I'm flying them all over as a total surprise for him. And they're going to stay in our house for the weekend. And Ryan and I are going to a hotel tonight. We're staying in a hotel for the weekend. And he has no clue whatsoever. So we're all like coordinating this, like all of the flights coming in and picking them up. And I'm going to bring them all to the house and Corey's going to come here to the office to collect me. And then I'm going to like hang around and make him wait for ages. And then we're going to go back and they're going to be in the kitchen. And we're going to walk in and be like, surprise. And he is going to absolutely drop dead on the spot. And I cannot wait. I said to Ryan this morning, I woke up and I was like, oh my God, my exciting day has arrived. And he was like, yeah, your launch. And I was like, no, not my launch, Corey's birthday. And he was like, you're so weird. I was like, I've waited for this day for like 5. I've been planning this for like 6 weeks. I'm so excited. You've no idea. So now I'm like, is there any way he would be watching this? But there's not any way he'll be watching this. So we're good. Right. Does anyone want to see inside the program? There's a quick question here. I do not see the gluten-free meal plan inside the hub. It's under vegan meal plans. So go to vegan meal plans and it's option number 3. Under vegan meal plans. Everything's a drop-down menu. So you have to click on it and it drops. I'm going to show it to you now. I'm going to show you. Okay, this is a good one. Michelle's saying, does the meal plan only show 4 weeks? Yes, because Michelle, the diet and training program is only 4 weeks. So we're actually giving you 2 weeks of coaching. But coaching officially, the program officially starts November 6th. So the cart is closing Sunday, November 5th. You only have till then to purchase. So the program officially starts, but we didn't want you to have to wait for the coaching. So the coaching and the onboarding is starting on Sunday, day after tomorrow. So you actually get a full extra week of coaching completely free just because we love you and we want to support you. But the week after that, November 6th, that's prep week. That's the week where we teach you exactly every single thing you need to do to make sure you're going to be successful, because I am not going to let you fail on this program. So then you do 4 weeks of diet and training, and then you have 1 week at the end, which is where we do the overall transformation, and also the week where we coach you on winding the program down and help you move on from the program and decide what you're going to do next. So there's actually only 4 weeks of dieting in between. Okay. So do you guys want to quickly see inside the program? I'm going to assume that you do. Oh, hang on. Let me just hide that current comment. I'm going to assume that you do. Let me see. What else have I got? Share screen. Is that it? No, that's not it. Here we go. Here we go. No, that's the wrong one. I'm just going to pull it up for you here for those of you who want to see it. The customer hub is amazing. So what we used to do was we used to send out PDFs to everybody who joined. We used to send them a link to download all of the PDFs, and everyone used to be like, oh my God, this is like, that I've lost them. And they were constantly writing into, customer service and saying, I can't find my PDFs and can you resend them? And then last time we did the program, I was like, guys, why don't we just create a customer hub, like where everything is in the one place? And we're like, genius, Kim. This is why they pay you the big bucks. So, right, here we go. This is the, let me do this and see, can I make it a bit bigger? No, won't make any difference. This is the customer hub, okay? So once you get inside the program, someone's saying, I can't stop looking in here. I know, it's so exciting, isn't it? So once you get in here, okay, I have made this video for you, first of all, which Hey team, Kim Constable here. Just thought I would do a quick walkthrough video with you, showing you exactly what you need to do once the purchase. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Every week, whenever you submit your competition photos, you will click here to submit them. And that will take you to another page where you submit your photos. And I have videos for you on there as well. And then this is your hub, which contains, well, these are the discounts that we give you at the bottom, but this is your hub that contains every single thing that you need for the program. So once you click on this, it brings up a drop-down menu. And then once you click on these, then it will literally just download anything that's downloadable into your computer, into your phone. But you don't have to download them, okay? You can well, you do have to download them to use them, but you don't have to download them straight away and save them. You can come back here anytime you want. And I actually, I was teaching people this earlier. A lot of people don't know that if you are, and let me just give you a quick tip that you might not know. If you're an iPhone user, see if you're an iPhone user, see this little button. I'm trying to figure it out. See the little square with the arrow up in the top corner of your screen? See if you click that, you will have an option down at the bottom where it says add to home screen. See that one? See if you click add to home screen, it will add anything you want to your home screen. See that U? That U, if I click it, takes me, well, once it's loading, to the customer hub. So if you save that link on your phone, anytime you want to access the program or anything in the program or any of the coaching calls or any of the links, you just click that link. It'll take you directly to the customer hub. Now, everything is in here. So the person who was asking about, the gluten-free, sorry, it's number 2. So if you click on this, there's your gluten-free meal plan. There's your soy-free meal plan. There's a masterclass on how to prep and store food. There's a guide on how to dine out when eating. And then there's the non-vegan section in here. We even put a Zoom call, recurring coaching that Mark Getty does a non-vegan Zoom call every week for people who aren't vegan. In your supplement guide, I really want to show you this. I wonder, will it let me do it? I'm going to go to the hub. I want to show you this. This is, whenever I realized that this was possible, I was blown away. I was actually looking through this last night. Okay, I have to show you on the phone. So if I go in here to the supplement guide, right? If I click on that, it will actually open a PDF. So let me just show you. So there's the PDF, right? Now, this is what it looks like. So you can scroll through this supplement guide. It has all of the different information that you need about the supplements, right? And we have all of the different protein powders and other recommendations. In here, if you click, see where it says the Amazon links at the top? If you click here, see if I can do it. It's too small. It will open, look at this. It will open a shopping list inside Amazon with every single thing that we recommend in the program. Now, you don't have to purchase all of these. They're all optional. But you can click to add anything you want to your cart. There's a lot in there. But this is everything for your supplements. This is everything for your meal plans. Everything you need. We have loaded it all for you into an Amazon shopping list. So all you have to do is click add to basket, add to basket, add to basket. It's insane how much we have done for you. Actually, those are just supplements. That's not meal plan lists. It's insane how much we have done for you. Whenever I saw this, I was like, guys, this is phenomenal, because I have the idea, but it's my team actually implement it. I was like, this is phenomenal. I honestly, and then so look at all the workouts you get. You get all of these with the program. You get training programs for knee and back issues. People who have neck issues or back issues or knee issues and can't squat, we've got a training program for you. We've got one for shoulder injuries. We've got follow along home workouts. We've got checklists for gym, home program. We've got a weight training tracking log. See this? This was brilliant. See this video? This is Laura. Look, this is for anyone who go out and do a workout, doesn't want to go out and do list cardio or get on a bike or do swimming. Laura has, and she gives you different options. She basically did this for an hour. This is an hour long, and you can just do half of it if you want. You're only doing 30 minutes cardio. This is a workout for anybody who doesn't want to leave the house and do their training. Like, we literally have just thought of, wrong place. Sorry. I closed out of that by mistake. We literally have thought of absolutely everything. Everything is in your hub. I can't even tell you, like, the only way that you can fail on this program is not to follow through on it, is not to do it. But I swear I couldn't have made it any easier for you. That's why the price is 497. People are like, I'm so upset the price is not $97. I'm like, I couldn't give you. Do you understand how much work this was for me and my team to create this? There's no way I could have given this for 97. It would have absolutely devalued the program. There are people on the internet charging $2,000 for something which doesn't have even half of this. This has Zoom coaching calls every single day, every single weekday, 5 a week. Small group Zoom coaching calls with some of the best bodybuilders in the world, as well as live training sessions in all the in the Facebook group and being streamed on YouTube as well. Every single question you might have, like how to, there's a virtual gym tour, there's meditations, there's self-care Sunday with Rose, who's our spiritual guru for those who want to do self-care on a Sunday. There's meditations with her and energy work. There's how to track your heart rate, how to do your posing, I can't even every question you could possibly have has been answered and provided in a coaching call. There's no way you can fail. And so anyone who says, oh, 497 is really expensive, there's really no answer I have to that. Genuinely, there's no answer. Because anyone who actually saw what is in this program and then said 497 is expensive, or what is it? 497, yeah, is expensive, really is living on another planet. I even created Spotify playlists for you to listen to in the gym. You don't even have to find a playlist yourself. I created Netflix series lists for you, and we categorized them into romantic comedy and crime and thriller, and so you don't even have to figure out what you want to watch on the treadmill. We even did that as well with Spotify or with podcasts and bodybuilding movies. I can't even tell you, honestly. I can't even tell you, as well as all the bonuses you get. $14,000 worth of bonuses. That's how much the bonuses cost if you were to buy them. $14,000. You get all this for $497. Really, really, really hope you jump in, guys. Honestly, I can't even tell you. It's a no-fail program. If you're ready, if you're like, I'm done playing it small, you will never, ever get this offered by any other trainer anywhere on the internet. And if you find someone who's offering more than I'm offering for the same price, you come back to me and I will pay you the cost of the program. And you don't even have to purchase it. And I'll give it to you for free. I'll give you the program for free. And I'll also give you $500. Anyone who can come to me and show me a program that contains more than mine does for the same price or less money. Go for it. Go find that person, because I tell you, they don't exist. So if you're looking to finally achieve your body goal, if you really are fed up with having excess fat around your stomach, or you just want to be fit, or you want to be able to play with your grandkids better, or you just want to wear a bloody bikini and look hot in it at age 60, all of these things are possible. You just have to start somewhere. I'm not saying you're going to have that in 6 weeks, but 6 weeks will be a start for you. Is that worth $500? $10 a day? It's really 7 weeks. Is that worth $10 a day? I don't know. Only you can decide. It would, like, a personal trainer cost over here is £50 an hour. That's £100 a week. It's $130 a week for 2 PT sessions where literally they just walk you around the gym and help you lift the weights. It's insane when you think about it. I don't know why anyone would go to a PT when they can have a program like this. So anyway, guys, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to my team for being here. Thank you to all of you, because you're amazing, every single one of you. And let me just answer this really quickly. Confused about the photos. Do you just do transformation body shots or the photos of the meal prep? Both. In order to enter the competition, you must submit 5 photos. 1 front before and after, 1 side before and after, 1 side before and after, 1 back before and after, and 1 picture of you holding that week 1 sign or week 2 or whatever in front of your meal prep containers filled with food. You have to prove to us you did the meal prep, because we know that people who do the meal prep get the results. If you're not willing to meal prep, don't buy the program. Well, you can buy it, but you can't enter the competition. So that's what you have to do each week. We are forcing you to take action because your results matter to me. And I want everyone to come out of this program and go, holy shit, look at the results that I got from this program. And if you want to see some of the results from the program, go back and watch the live that I did earlier, because I went through quite near the start of it. I went through like so many before and afters of people who've done our program and the results they got in 4 weeks, and the weight that they lost. Like Carlene, well, she lost 55 pounds in 12 weeks. And can't remember who it was. Karen, I think it was, lost 40 pounds in 4 weeks. Someone else lost 23 pounds in 4 weeks. Like, the weight loss is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. My programs do work. You just have to show up and do them. Can it be done as a build? I really have to go. Can it be done as a build? Just can't stop taking questions. Yes, of course, 100%. It absolutely can. And I see you are a woman of color. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I was like, I am on a mission to have more women of color buy my programs, because we are just underserving this market. Do you need me? No. Do I need to? Or no? Laura's just asking me questions. Okay. Do you think it will? Do you think it should? Okay, hang on. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, private conversation. What else? Yes, women of color. I really need more women of color to buy my program. And not only do I need them to buy my program, I need them to be the poster children for me. I need some epic transformations. And I was saying this earlier. I was like, I need some more black and brown women like in my program. We had quite a few earlier go, I'm joining and I'm going to be like your transformation. I was like, I'm going to hold you to that, right? So anyway, you can absolutely do it as a build. Yes, you can. You would simply eat more. Simply eat more. Just eat more carbs. That's all you would do. You would follow it exactly as it is, but you would simply eat more carbs. And the cardio could be optional. But I would love to see you do it as a build. We had Grace do it as a build before. So someone is saying, confused about the programs. I paid $97. What's the 49791? Okay, you didn't pay $97. You've paid, if you've bought this one, you have paid an installment plan. So please be aware, it did say very clearly on the page, $97 today and 5 more payments of $97 to follow. So you can either purchase upfront $497, and anyone who's going to do the bring a friend for free. So you can bring a friend for free to the program, but you have to pay in full. The bring a friend for free only applies to people who pay in full. It's a bonus that we're giving you, a fast action bonus and a full pay bonus for anyone who wants to pay in full. You can get a program for free, bring a friend for free. But the $97 is a payment plan. There's one payment today of $97 and then another 5 to follow. So you have entered into a payment plan. So if you don't want to enter into a payment plan, you need to write to customer service. So hoping to be a brown Asian woman poster child. I love it. We had an Indian woman join earlier and she was like, I'm going to be your poster child. And I was like, I am going to hold you to it. I really am. I'm going to start collecting groups, honestly, of brown and black skinned women, because I don't know why they don't join me, probably because I'm a white woman who talks a lot, but very untrustworthy. I was told by someone, they don't trust you. I was like, ooh, what can I do to be more trustworthy? So anyway, I'm going to work on that too. Right, guys. Here, do you know what I forgot to do? I'm going to give away. I'm going to give away a program live just to someone here, just for being here. Oh, here's another brown girl power here. Yes, Anna. Love it. Love it, Anna. Someone's asking, is the workout different to the 4-week shred? Yes, the original 4-week shred workouts are completely different. Completely different. Right. Okay. You ready? So I am going now. If it just says Facebook user, I'm not going to be able to give you a free program. But I am scrolling through the comments, and then somebody is going to yell stop, and whoever's name is at the top, I'm not going to look at it. Whoever's name is at the top is going to win a free program. Somebody else stop. And it is Cami. Cami, I think you've already bought it, Cami, which means that we can refund you. So, Cami, you have won a over 50s ultimate 6-week over 50s challenge shred. Can't even think what it's called. My brain's gone to mush. Cami, congratulations. You have won a program. We're so excited. Reach out to support at The Sculpted Vegan, and they will gift you your free program. And I'll maybe do one more. Okay, I'll do one more. You ready? One more, guys. You ready? Okay, I'm scrolling. Somebody shout stop. Maya did, and it is Colleen N. Wright. She says, I like the follow along videos. Colleen, you have won a free pass to the Ultimate Over 50s 6-week shred. It is yours. Congratulations and celebrations. And thank you so much to everybody who showed up here today. I really, really, really appreciate it. If you have any questions whatsoever, just write into support at the Sculpted Vegan, or go to live chat on the website. The team are literally going to be on all weekend, because the Bring a Friend for Free offer ends on Sunday. Midnight on Sunday, Pacific time, it ends. You cannot bring a friend for free after that. You can, but you have to purchase the program. So if you purchase the program before Sunday, you can bring a friend for free at any time. You don't have to enroll your friend by Sunday. You just have to purchase by Sunday, and then you can gift the program at some point in the future whenever you find your person you want to gift it to. Or if you find someone who wants to split the cost with you, even better. Then they can pay $250 and you, or $249, and you can pay $249. Right? Yes. Put in a little bit of effort, get it for half price. Effort starts now. 6 weeks worth of effort. Come out Christmas with an absolutely banging hot body. Yes? Sound good? Okay. Let's do this. Who's in? If you're in, be like, I'm in. Let me know. Shonda's saying, I'm already signed up. Can I still add a friend? Yes, Shonda, you absolutely can. You can add a friend anytime, as long as you pay in full. Someone's asking, how do we gift it? Kathy's asking, Kathy, you simply purchase now, purchase in full pay, and then you can sign up your friend at any time you want. You don't have to sign them up now. You can gift it to them at any time. Okay. But you have to purchase before Sunday, before the end of Sunday. It's a fast action bonus, and then you can sign them up anytime. So you don't need to have their name and email address now before you sign up. So don't wait. Get in before Sunday night, and then you can gift it to your friend at any time. Kim's saying, I purchased this morning. Yes, Kim. Paige is like, I'm in. Lynette, I'm in. Full in, she says. Is this program accessible for life? Facebook user is saying, yes, it is. New client, another one is saying, woohoo. She read my comment but didn't know it was me. I didn't know it was you. I'm not sure who it is, but I'm sure I love you, whoever you are. You guys are all, I'm in. Kathy's saying I purchased. I'm purchased. I was just signing. Renee, she's in. Rusty is in. Diane is in. Or she's saying congrats to the winners. Thank you, Diane. In. This person's saying. Dana is saying thank you for everything this week. Looking forward to my new life. Happy birthday, son. Dana, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. Every single one of you. I don't want to go. I don't want to turn off the video, because I really hate it when it comes to the end of the weeks. But I really have to go and have this epic surprise for my son. And anyone who follows me on Instagram, one of the flights is delayed. It's not always the way. One of the flights is delayed. Okay. So you guys are saying, don't go. I'm going to post the surprise on Instagram. So watch Instagram. I haven't really posted on Instagram this week because I'm so busy with the launch. But anybody who follows me on Instagram at The Sculpted Vegan, go follow me. I'm going to post it later once it's there, and you're going to be able to see him. It's going to be so sweet and so exciting. Okay, guys, I love you all so much. Sending you big hugs and kisses. Thank you for being here with me. This isn't the end, by the way. We're going to be having a party in the new group all weekend. We're going to be having a party in the 5-day fitness group, and we're going to we're just going to be partying all next week. I'm going to be throwing in loads of lives and bonuses and Q&As. If you're on the fence and you don't know if you want it yet, I'm still going to be here next week. I'm still going to be doing stuff in the free group as well. I might throw in some live free stuff. Working, we're moving, we're in the zone, we're grooving. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a party, going to have fiesta. Love you all so much. Sending you big hugs and kisses, and I will speak to you all soon. Okay. Bye, guys. Love you all. Bye. Love you so much. Bye.